discouraging comments I've received so far have been very diverse.
I was talking with the advisor, and I wasn't doing so well in the classes, the prerequisite classes that I was supposed to take, and she basically said, like, maybe you should look into something else. Maybe you should take another route.
You're one of those people who aren't going to get inside, and
You don't strike me as the business type.
English being your second language is going to keep you from getting in.
And then from people at home, oh really? I thought you were going to go to a liberal arts school.
Try to make me create a plan B, which actually should have been my plan A, is what she was making it sound like.
Your GPA is not high enough.
Why are you not in SPIA? From a lot of students here at Kelley.
You won't have the same opportunities as the other kids in Kelley.
I wasn't qualified.
was saying that you're one of those Kelley kids, and I was quite confused when I first heard it. I didn't really know what it meant at the time.
You look like a hippie.
One of the biggest challenges I faced were just the group dynamics in the classes. So for instance, the professor would say, turn to your neighbor, work with this. And I'd see everyone turning to their neighbor and working with them, but no one would turn to me. So to combat that, I would just make the first move myself and say, hey, you want to work on this problem, let's knock this out.
Coming from such a small country with such a different perspective of how life is supposed to be, and coming here to something that is so structured, I think that's the biggest challenge.
When I came to Kelley, I had just moved back from Brazil, so it was really, really hard to fit in what is the Midwest culture, which is just something I was simply not familiar with.
The first semester of freshman year, I got, I believe it's like a D or like a C minus in 3 of the classes that I needed to get into Kelley. But I really wanted to get in. So one of my advisors, she advised me to go and speak with Kelley advisors and say that I wanted to get in and express my interest.
I've had to kind of learn to compartmentalize what I do and also understand other people's perspectives, what shapes people into who they are and what lens they're looking through when they study business, because everyone's coming from a different place.
I constantly reminded myself that I was here to help myself learn more about to become a better person, and basically I used that to constantly strive harder, and I never let any of these comments discourage me at all.
I think the biggest advantage we have as Kelley students is the UCSO. You can go in, they can check your resume, they can give you tips, they can train you for interviews. I think that's a great tool that everyone should be taking advantage of.
Just the jobs that come here to recruit, when they know they're getting a Kelley student, they know they're getting one of the best in the country and in the world. So just having the opportunity for like Eli Lilly, Google, JP Morgan to come here, that's a great opportunity that some schools don't even get.
Kelley offers lots of programs and workshops and things like that, like case competitions, which gives real life experiences that can help us.
The professors are amazing. A lot of them already have real-world experience in the business world, which is amazing. A lot of them have PhDs, so they're very educated, very knowledgeable in the real world and on the educational side of things. And I think that they are so welcoming with their office hours. They also, if it's a difficult class and they know students are struggling with it, they have tutoring sessions or just different help sessions for the class. I think it's all very helpful.
The biggest lesson that I've learned is humility. It's basically coming in with a humble and open mind. I feel that humility is a great thing that a lot of people may be lacking these days, because it helps us be humble, and when we are humble, we can open our mind, hear other people's perspective, regardless of wherever they come from, their backgrounds.
So with the 3-2 program, I had the chance to go to South Africa with PwC, and I'll be doing that after spring break. But if I hadn't done the program, I would never had the opportunity to do that. So just taking advantage of the things that come my way, not being afraid, because I've never experienced anything like that before.
People who do business are from everywhere. They think all sorts of things. They have all different perspectives. There is no rule that would exclude you from doing business. What you think isn't normal here, if you don't fit in here in the United States culture, or you don't fit in for a business school, your personality, your skin, your religion is normal somewhere else. So there's no use, what I've learned at Kelley, in using someone else's set of standards, because when you think about the bigger picture, there is no set of standards.
Don't be afraid to ask for help or anything you might need. No matter what your situation is, a lot of the teachers are understanding, more understanding than you think. And just go for it, and search for something if you're interested in. If you're interested in international business, search for opportunities in international business, because 9 times out of 10 the school offers something for it. You just don't know because you're not looking.
If I put my mind to it and I work really hard, that I can do whatever I want and I'll be successful at it.
In 3 words, I would say opportunity, resources, and the future.
Innovative.
This isn't one word, but eye-opening.
Humble.
Valuable.
Leadership, because Kelley trains you how to be a leader.
And ambitious.
There's going to be a lot of challenges faced at the Kelley School, no doubt, but you always get through them.
And also, I'd lastly describe it as a business, because at the end of the day, Kelley, the School of Business, is a business itself. And so kind of looking at, like, from a third eye view perspective, just looking down on how the organization is run, that's another way to just observe firsthand, up close, how a business is run.